Hey, music junkies, Professor of Rock Adam Reeder here. I just turned on the iPhone to do a quick on-the-fly segment. That's where I just share a random thought top of mind and send it straight to you. I wanted to send or share my deepest condolences with the family of the great Johnny Nash, another great artist that we lost recently. As a little kid, I remember I just fell in love with the song I Can See Clearly Now. It's just a sing-along, feel-good classic of the 70s. And it's just one of those songs that's so positive that when it comes on the radio, yeah, it's just carefree. It just puts you in a better mood instantly. And I mean, who doesn't sing along when that song comes on? But he wrote that, he produced it, sang it. And really, Johnny Nash, for those of you that didn't know, he was a bit of a Renaissance man, singer, producer, writer, but also he was an actor, he was an entrepreneur. And the thing about him is Johnny had a very interesting tone to his tenor, with just a velvety soulfulness that he added a reggae flavor to that instrument when he became enamored with reggae music in the 60s. Even though he was born in Houston, Texas, here in America, he actually recorded and lived extensively in Jamaica. And he was actually the first non-Jamaican to record reggae music in the capital city of Kingston. Now, Johnny started his career in the 50s. And actually, his first hit was a cover of Doris Day's A Very Special Love. And that peaked at number 23 in 1957. And then he performed on Arthur Godfrey's radio and TV show from 56 to 63. That was a big show back then. And a fun fact, and those of you who grew up in the 60s, you might remember this, but he sang the theme song for the syndicated animated series The Mighty Hercules. That was in the 60s. And now in 1965, he hit pay dirt with Let's Move and Groove Together. And that hit number 5 on the R&B charts. And that started to push him across the nation. He actually formed Joda Records with his manager, Danny Sims, at that time. I believe it's Joda Records. It could be Joda Records too, because it's Joda, and Jo obviously stands for Johnny, and Da for Danny, his manager. But anyway, I digress. But in 1968, he scored probably his biggest hit, his second biggest hit with Hold Me Tight. That went to number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. It went to number 5 in the UK. And it went to number 1 in Canada. But his legacy will forever be highlighted by his number 1 smash, I Can See Clearly Now. 4 weeks at number 1 on the Hot 100 in 1972. And it was another chart topper in Canada for him. And it rose to number 1 in South Africa as well. And Johnny, like I said, he wrote and produced I Can See Clearly Now. And he actually, he recorded the song with the backing of the reggae troops, the Fabulous Five Incorporated. It was not only one of the biggest songs of 72, but one of the biggest songs of the 70s period. And it's become a bit of a pop culture phenomenon. It's been used in a lot of movies and TV. It's been used in Grosse Point Blank. It's actually, if you've seen that, you remember the very first scene in the opening credits is to I Can See Clearly Now, and it's hilarious. It's a great scene, almost choreographed to the song. It's great. And it's been used in Breakup and in Cool Runnings, I remember. But a lot of kids' movies too, I think, because it's so positive. It was in Ants and Igor, and I remember it from there because watching movies with my kids as they've grown. Again, songs that just become the soundtracks to not only our lives, but our children's lives as well. So that was just a massive song, still is, still played on radio all the time. But he followed that up with the Bob Marley tune, Stir It Up, and that went to number 12 in the US in 73. And like I said, Johnny Nash was also an actor, and he had a lead role in the movie Take a Giant Step, and that was one of the first black family films that was written by a black writer. And he also acted alongside Dennis Hopper in the crime drama Key Witness. That was in 1960. It's sad that Johnny passed away. It's another tough pill to swallow here in good old 2020. But if you think about it, his death ironically embraces life when you absorb his signature tune with all of its glorious optimism and effervescence. I just think it's a reminder that we need to fill our lives with the spirit of Johnny Nash's phenomenal song and look straight ahead for nothing but blue skies, as he says, even though it's very tough to do in the moment that we're in right now. But that's what great music does. So to Johnny Nash, we salute you, we honor your legacy, your music will last forever. So I just wanted to share that from the heart. We love you, Johnny, and we'll always remember you. So anyway, we have a live stream later today. Hopefully you'll jump onto that and see us there. If you like this content, if you love music, we'd love for you to be a part of our community. Subscribe below and leave us a comment about Johnny Nash. What a great singer, great producer, writer. Tell us what your favorite song is, some of your memories that are tied to I Can See Clearly Now. And until next time, my friends, 3 chords and the truth. Stay safe out there.